Even on a blazing mid-Sunday morning, all kinds of people make their way through the KUAM Museum in Hagåtña. It makes docent Alejandro Alex Gagarin smile, knowing he can share his knowledge of the island with others hungry for it. Whether he's talking to residents or visitors at the museum or dancing on stage in Tuman, Alex is passionate about the Chamorro culture. It's been an unlikely path for the Inarajan resident who began his cultural awakening in the 7th grade.
It was just an elective, and I thought it would be an easier one. At the time, I wasn't interested in carpentry, wasn't interested in music. So I was like, man, all right, looks like I'll try out dancing.
Alex picked up a Chamorro dance class in school under Inetnin Gefpagu and Master of Chamorro Dance Vince Regis.
It was pretty hard at first. I was debating, like, is this gonna last for me? Am I gonna continue doing this if I'm out of middle school? As I progressed in the class, it became something to me. Like, it was more than just dancing. It was just more about more of opening up my eyes to the Chamorro culture, because this is where we're from. We're on Guam.
Like many of us from Guam, Alex is blessed with a mixed heritage. Growing from a cultural dance class in middle school and into the community group in high school ushered that deeper Chamorro connection. And it also led him to other opportunities he would have never dreamed of. From Europe to South Africa, Inetnin Gefpagu travels throughout the globe to represent Guam. In 2013, the group entered the Cheonan World Dance Festival as an exhibition. But Alex also entered the duet category with a partner. We
did our Urita number, our spear dance, and our show dance. It was the dance is based on a preparation on war against the Spanish back in the day, back in the ancient times. It was to kind of pump up the men to, you know, we gotta fight, we gotta give it all we got. And we took home 2nd place. 1st place was Poland, but all right. We'll do it for 2nd. We'll come back for the 1st place.
Alex credits travel as his true turning point for his Chamorro identity.
I see all these different countries. They're all talking in their native language. And you know, it's like we're the only ones in the U.S. that speak English. So it really opened up my eyes to dig deeper down into the Chamorro culture and try to learn the language. I'm currently trying to learn it myself, just little by little every day. And being a part of this group really made me appreciate the Chamorro people and our people.
That's what led him to the jobs he holds today, where he's more than just the hired help.
Here at the KUAM Museum, like I first turned in my resume for a docent, but they put me on swing docent and cafe because I have experience in F&B. And just being a docent, it makes me feel good to not only explain our exhibit, but when people ask about the Chamorro people, us, they're asking questions like, well, where did we come from? You know, and I tell them from my knowledge of what I've learned and from others that have taught me.
In Tuman, Alex now helps lead the Tautau Tasi dinner show at the beach.
As a co-captain down at Gun Beach, I really take charge of the creation of our Chamorro number. It really means a lot to me if the guys are all on point and if they're doing the right moves, because it's the dance of our Chamorro people.
There and almost anywhere he goes, he holds those dancing roots close to his heart. Around his neck, Alex wears Chamorro jewelry he earned as he moved up through Inetnin Gefpagu. Pieces like the gatsai or axe, carefully carved out of white giant clamshell and adorned with an orange spondylus inset. It represents his place as the 3rd-ranking Megalahi in the group. This is Alex's journey, one that means more now that he's become a father.
When I first had Alexander, it was a big deal for me. It's like people say our culture is dying, like our language is dying. It's never gonna die. It's up to us if we want to let it die and not do anything about it. But if you just take charge and try, then you know there's something for the future, something for him to grow up knowing.